Hello humans, this is XP Galore. Welcome back. It's still us, same people. I'm Rafael, hello.
I'm Marcus, but not the Marcus that's been on the show for the prior episodes. I'm a new Marcus. I'm a changed Marcus. I was grown in a laboratory, back at it for top tier content.
And this is the big thoughts.
What?
We don't know who that is.
I don't know that is.
Somebody
Can you speak up?
somebody killed Daly, I guess, and broke into his house.
I would like to be known as AS.
Oh, he's trying to ASMR.
Oh, that's what it is.
Trying
It's
is
going too low.
the
It's
trying
too
is the
low.
key word. Like his own mic is saying nope to it.
Hey Daily, what's up?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Hello, everybody. It is September 26th, 2021.
Shalom.
Yes.
It's been a little bit since we recorded. I took a vacation, and I think we've all had life stuff happen. So how is everybody doing? We'll start with you, Daly. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. Can't complain. Went in for a half shift. Now I'm back with just still doing some military stuff for COVID. Just helping out with the pandemic as much as I can. Outside of that, enjoying time with my wife. We went to Crater Lake, which is basically a volcano that was erupted a while back, way back in the day, before I was born, and went from being a volcano to a lake. We went and saw that. It was very, very beautiful. And then as soon as we left, 4 days later, there was snow there, so I was kind of jealous there. But outside of that,
You're gonna say it erupted.
No. It's actually quite beautiful. If you guys don't know where Crater Lake is, just Google Oregon Crater Lake, and it's a very, very beautiful spot. It costs $15 unless you are a first responder or military personnel, then you get it for free. But I'll tell you right now, it's worth it. Just if you're a hiker, if you enjoy scenery, if you like just getting in tune with your personal thoughts, it's definitely a place to go. It's a site that's very, very rare to see, and that's what I recently did outside of being stuck in a hospital. What about you?
Cool.
What about you guys?
Yeah, Rolf, what about you, buddy?
I've been busy. I'm moving, so I've been packing a lot of my stuff. The only console I have connected is my PS5 and my Nintendo Switch, which doesn't really count because that's portable. That's all I have on. Oh, the computer's still connected.
Obviously.
That's of course,
I was gonna say, how are you recording?
I'm holding an antenna with my left hand. Well, it's no. I didn't connect. This is gonna be the last thing I disconnect. Part of what I've been doing is just mentally preparing. Pretty soon, I'm going on my vacation, Marcus.
Okay.
'Cause you were on vacation, right?
Mm-hmm.
My turn, and then I'm gonna pass the what's that called when you're running the
torch
the stick
or the
whatever.
baton.
The baton.
To Daily soon. So Daily will take vacation.
I'm going on vacation. I'm going on vacation in December.
See what I tell you.
Well, it's not really vacation. Well, I guess you could say it's vacation, but I'm gonna go see my parents in Florida.
Yes,
and,
cool.
And check up on them and make sure everything's okay there, and just enjoy some time with them before the holiday, because it's twice as expensive to go during the holiday. So
Oh yeah.
your boy Ancient Dale made a smart move financially and bought some tickets just for a couple days. Just a couple days, yeah, at the beginning to the second week of December, and just gonna go for 3 or 4 days.
Nice.
And just hang out with my mom and dad and enjoy some time with them.
I gotta move. Well, my parents are moving to California. They're leaving me their condo, so I'm gonna move into their condo, and they own it, so it's gonna be financially, it's gonna be very good for me. And I'm gonna go to California because I'm gonna help my brother. He's moving into a new house, and they need my expertise. I'm not really an expert at anything, but I'm a handyman. I'm really capable with my hands, fixing stuff and coming up with ideas. He's trying to build a man cave, so he wants me to see the blueprints and try to see what we can come up with. And that is going to be on October 15th. October 15th all the way to the 22nd. I'll be gone. I'll be in Cali.
Nice.
So that's going to be fun. And a part of that, gaming wise, I haven't really been gaming much. I've been trying to. The only thing I have was Life is Strange, which I paused for a bit because of life. And Death Stranding. I did get the new one for the PS5 because I'm a sucker for Hideo Kojima. But that's it. I haven't been playing much. What about you, Marcus?
Well, like you mentioned, I did go on vacation. Yes, I went to the southwestern tip of Alabama. It's actually an island called Dolphin Island.
Dolphin? Were there dolphins?
I'm not easily observable. I mean, they might have been out in the Gulf waters or whatever. But
so you didn't see dolphins and you went to Dolphin Island?
Look, there were some mailboxes that were shaped like dolphins. Okay.
He rode on them, actually. He went into the ocean.
Not see dolphins.
He
went into the Gulf and said, "Where am I? I cannot get back." And these dolphins got underneath his feet and said, "It's okay, Marcus. We'll take you to the promised lands."
Was it dolphin season? Or were they migrating?
Okay, anyways. So like me and the friend group I always go with, we try to go to a beach twice a year, and we're not very social when we go on these trips. Like we stay home a lot, so we didn't really get out much. Except there is a historic fort, Fort Gaines, that's out there. It's like it's one of these like it was a Confederate fort right on the coast, so it was really cool. Like, you know, you paid a few bucks to get in, and you get to. It's not huge, but you got to walk around, and they like see the old bunkers. And the actual like dormitories. Yeah. They had some of the bed frames still in there, and so they had a little museum that had a bunch of artifacts like cannonballs, clothing, letters written, that kind of stuff. It was really cool. Yeah. So, and I'm not really big into that kind of thing, but it was a fun little time. It was actually pretty hot down there. It didn't get up higher than like maybe 82, 83 degrees, but I don't know if it's because like we were closer to the equator or something, but like it was, if you could feel it, it was much hotter than.
Aren't you glad you were born around this time?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Born like.
Oh, you mean like have access to air conditioning and stuff? Yes, yeah. Absolutely. So we did that. We stayed on the beach a lot. It was great. Did you get burned? Actually, not really. No. This time around, I did really well in my sunscreen application.
Good job.
Thank you. I was a responsible adult.
Awesome. Last time it was rough.
It was bad. It was real bad. I think it's because I actually like last time I was doing the spray, and this time I just went full on, you know, sunscreen like lotion or whatever.
Yeah. So
I think that protected me a lot.
You should have went with coconut oil.
No, that does the exact opposite. So
I was like, dude, he will bake.
I would be dead.
He'll come back like dried bacon and
looking like the real Patrick Star.
Oh God.
So as far as what I got to play, I did bring my PS5 with me and played a little bit of Ghost of Tsushima. I've been working on that on stream.
Crap. You brought that big ass system with you?
I sure did. Look, I rolled like 5 bags deep on this trip. It was great.
How did you get it past the machine? Like,
I drove down there.
Alabama's like one state down.
Yeah. There's no way that I would have brought all that.
I don't know why.
No. It's a common thought. Like, oh, you flew to a beach. Yeah, but no. It's a 7.5 hour drive from where I live.
Ooh, damn! That's
no,
cool.
that's great. That's great. I love those.
Nah, it really gets the mind wondering.
I listened to a lot of true crime podcasts while on the way down and back. So.
I bet you were paranoid.
No, not really. It was some interesting stuff. But as far as what I played, some Ghost of Tsushima. I got to try out more of the Xbox cloud gaming on my iPhone while I was down there.
Oh yeah.
I bought this device called a Backbone that I've been seeing advertised everywhere. It's like a.
Same.
Oh, you have one too?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But they only have it for iPhone.
Right. So it's like a if you imagine the Joy-Cons for a Switch, and they're connected by a middle bar that slides open to accommodate the size of your phone, and then one side of it has the lightning port to plug your phone sideways into. Mm-hmm. It creates like an Xbox controller on the left and right side of your phone. What? And then as long as you have the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate membership, you have free access to all of your library that you have on Xbox. I don't know if it's limited just to Game Pass games right now, because I only played a Game Pass game. Like, I haven't actually bought an Xbox game in a while, so I don't know how to test that right now. But I've been playing this game on Xbox called The Ascent, And so I tested that out while I was down there.
Did it glitch? How was it? Like, did
well,
it stream
see, the Wi-Fi wasn't great where we were at, and then as far as like my cellular signal, it wasn't great either. But I've tried it here at the apartments too, where I live, and it works great. It's I won't say it's seamless because I didn't try playing it from Xbox to phone, but from when I booted it up, it plays very well.
That is different.
I've also seen too that like there's ones that are like a Xbox controller, and it's got a mount that you can stick your phone in, and it's adjustable on the phone and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of those for like the Xbox Pass and stuff like that you can literally just walk around with your phone connected and you have an Xbox controller. It's insane where gaming's going right now.
I know it was really cool. So I look forward to maybe trying that out more. Like I'm kind of tempted to bring the Backbone with me to work and just and if we're like super dead, because like, you know, if we're dead, like it's cool for us to just sit down and be on our computers and whatever, like doing schoolwork or whatever. So I might just try it out and see. But then the last thing I'll mention is like I've got a backlog already. It's terrible. Life is Strange is on that list as well as Deathloop. I do want to play the director's cut of Death Stranding, a new PlayStation exclusive. It's on PC as well, but it's as far as console exclusive, it's PlayStation. It's called Kena Bridge of Spirits.
I'm waiting for the physical copy.
Yeah, so that's on my list as well. And then this Tuesday, I will be diving into the deep end of Amazon's MMO, New World. It officially launches on Tuesday. I have teamed up with some fellow streamers and other non-streamers who have decided to all come together and form a guild. And
well, it was nice knowing you.
I know.
Yep, nice knowing you.
I can't wait to never shower again. It'll be great. It'll be like that episode of South Park.
Yes.
The one that everybody
episode.
knows. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I hope it's not going to be like that. Like, I know that I have enough decent self-control to be able to know when to walk away. It's just, I told them, too, that, like, you know, I can't spend days on this. And they're like, well, yeah, there'll be some casuals. It's just like the first couple of days are kind of the important ones to kind of get the foundation set or whatever. So
Is it a monthly subscription?
No, you just buy the game.
No.
Yeah. So
that's
I will
not
be. I'll update you in about a week or so if you can get me away from the game.
That's the key word. Oh, also, did you guys hear about Battlefield?
No.
Oh, it got delayed and a month, right?
It got delayed a month. Yep. It got delayed a month. Yep.
I'm not surprised.
It's
I'm
all right though. I
surprised.
again, take their time, right?
Right.
I'd rather them take their time, get it right, than send something else that's all buggy and quirky and
Broken.
you know. Yeah.
Well, that's good and bad at the same time. I don't know how I feel about delays anymore. I feel numb. You get excited, you're like, here it comes, delayed. You're like, oh.
Well, that's
Well,
kind
the
of
good news is they let everybody know a month out. You know, like, hey, like it's now 2 months rather than like the week of. They're like, you know, we were supposed to come out at the end of the week, but you know we had some things or whatever, and now we have to wait another month. Rather than do that, they were like, hey, it's being postponed another month. There's no extra incentive for being like, yeah, that's fine.
So,
dude.
so I don't want to go through like the rest of 2021 release dates, but I mean, you're talking about like games that are kind of pushed into 2022 or whatever. So far, I just actually found an article that from Game Informer that kind of touches on the 2022 release calendar. So, like in January, we have Elden Ring, which is From Software's new project with George R.R. Martin.
That's that. What's that called? That
Soulsborne. It's a Soulsborne game. Mm-hmm.
Those masochist sadist games.
February's looking kind of busy with Dying Light 2, which that game's been delayed. I don't know how many times.
That's gonna get delayed. big time.
We all know it's gonna get delayed yet again.
Horizon Forbidden West, which is the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. That's in February.
I hope it doesn't get delayed, but if it does, I understand.
One I'm super excited for is the next huge expansion for Destiny 2 called The Witch Queen. That'll be in February.
That won't get delayed. They're good.
Yeah, that won't be delayed at all.
They're good.
March has Gran Turismo 7 if you're a car enthusiast.
I'll be delayed. I'm kidding. No, I gotta stop.
If you're a Borderlands fan, then Tiny Tina's Wonderlands will be in March.
Yep.
Cool.
And then the only one that's left that's like notable, I would say, is that has a date tied to it is Starfield. It'll be November 11th of next year.
November 11th, really?
Yeah, that's like a Bethesda thing. That's what they do. They like Starfield, like Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Yeah,
They just wait for the
they always do.
holiday
They
around.
always do like an 11/11 date if they can push
Yeah.
it. So
They always try to push that stuff. Yeah.
yep.
All right. Well, you think they're trying to get the game of the year by being one of the last games of the year?
I don't think they qualify for game
Yeah,
of the year.
they
if
do.
It's that late.
It's
They
like
do.
it's like by Thanksgiving, I think.
It's by calendar, is it not? Imagine it comes
Yeah,
out.
yeah. No,
December
I mean,
25th.
the qualifying date ends. It's like either Thanksgiving or the day or two before. Because if I remember right, like around Thanksgiving is when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, and it didn't qualify. I think I know it's sometime in November, and I apologize for not having the exact date, but normally it's around the end of November is when the cutoff date for a game to qualify.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
That's coming
That's a
up.
lot-
what?
that's a lot of
coming up in
games.
that's coming up in 2 months too to qualify for 2021.
Yeah, the Game Awards this year.
Yeah.
hang on, I can look it up real fast.
Well, you also got what Halo Infinity or Halo
Infinite.
and Infinite. You've got Battlefield coming out. You've got Call of Duty coming out. So all of those are going to be in the running too as well.
Well,
Halo. Do you think Halo will be delayed?
Halo is
No, Halo is-
Halo's. What's Halo's release date? I thought it was in December.
Is it in December?
I think it is in December. Was it December 8th or something like that? With
Yeah,
the
yeah,
console?
you're right. December 8th. Yeah, so it won't
Don't
qualify
quote me
this
on
year.
that.
It won't qualify
It's
this
gonna
year.
get delayed.
There's no exact date for the Game Awards, but the Game Awards will be in December 2021. Historically, they've been in the first week or two. Something that I did, I think I did this last year. I did a co-stream with a couple buddies of mine that do another podcast, and we did like a live react. But I think we can do that this year.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
like we'll get the three of us on a Skype call and just live react to it.
Hells yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
I'll call off. I'm on vacation or I'll be sick that day or
I'll
something.
use a sick day.
Yeah, I'll use a sick day.
We'll pencil that into all of our fancy planners.
We'll have a sick day and we'll be online reacting. Hey, wait a second. He's not sick.
Hey,
That's happening right now.
sick with a lying disease. But yeah, I don't have any kind of news other than what we're going to talk about for our main topic tonight, which is news in itself. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to go over except technically today is The Last of Us Day. So for those of you who love Last of Us, happy Last of Us Day.
Yeah, it's the Last of Us Day. That sounds very
This
depressing.
is the 8th Last of Us Day.
Right, wow. Time flies.
I
Sometimes
know.
when you're having fun.
Yeah, I feel
I
old.
know.
Hey,
Well-
guys, just know there's never more time to be a gamer.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get,
Our
we're gonna
weekly-
get sued.
A
for
weekly
that.
check-in from fake Phil Spencer over here.
We're gonna get sued
Um,
saying that line too many times.
But speaking of big news, we do actually want to talk about the Nintendo Direct that happened a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
I know Rolf is really excited to talk about it because
Super
he's
as the only Nintendo fan here among us. You guys are all sus.
now. Here's how I look at it. Here's how I look at it. First
Here
of
we
all,
go.
shut up. Second of all, like I would look at the three of us as like subject matter experts on a different console, right?
Okay.
So you could be the Nintendo guy, and Daly could be the Xbox guy, and I could be the PlayStation guy. You don't get to be the PlayStation guy because you're the Nintendo guy, but I get to be the
I love PlayStation too.
Well, you love Nintendo more, so.
Well, I love all games. I love all the games. It
And
just so
now
happens to be
coming at
in
you
certain
live on the
consoles.
scene is our Nintendo correspondent, Rafael.
Hello, my name is Rafael, guys, and I love Nintendo. He's not wrong. But hey, that Nintendo Direct, I missed it. I watched it probably like an hour or two after the fact because I was on an important call, which was it was. Oh, I can't even say what it was about, but it was just. Let's just say it was a responsible call.
Were you talking to Miyamoto?
No. Unfortunately, it had to do with the condo and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like one of those adult stuff that's boring.
It would have sounded cooler if you were actually talking to somebody from Nintendo, like Doug Bowser.
Yeah, what? I would have just started out the podcast that way. Hey guys, guess who I talked to?
Hey everybody, shut up! Guess who I talked to?
This podcast's about this. No, but I was on an important call and I kept looking at the time and I'm like, oh man, I'm missing it. And then I'm looking at certain things. I pop in, I look at the Nintendo Direct, and then they show some things that I'm not fond of or interested. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, they're coming out with a new Kirby. They're coming out with a Chocobo GP. You know, it's cool. They look fun, but that's not what I'm here for. I want to see the juicy stuff. Then after I finish that call, I go back and I watch the whole thing, and I saw that I missed like most important news, and I wanted to be there for the freaking reaction. It was the Mario movie. Did you hear about this?
I sure did. Mm-hmm.
When did you hear about this?
Well, I mean, from the Nintendo Direct is what I heard. Like, because it was all over Twitter, because everybody was talking about their opinions on the voice cast. Because if you haven't heard, it is an animated film, so
which
it's
is fine. I love animated films.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone had their opinions about the voice cast. So I'm curious what your opinions are.
I had mixed reviews, confused and excited at the same time because I am super curious. They chose Chris Pratt to play Mario. Now, I like Chris Pratt, and I like him in the Lego movies. I like him as a person. He's funny, he's energetic. Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord, you know, he's in Jurassic World. He's been doing great movies. I just like him in general. He's great. He's just a great guy. Now, as Mario, is he going to do the Mario voice, or he's going to do his Chris Pratt voice, which is his regular voice?
I know.
That's the only thing I'm concerned about.
We need him to do a press conference and to talk in what he's been doing for this, so that we can get
a reaction video.
Oh, did he really? I didn't know that.
He gave like a little glimpse saying that, you know, when he was a kid, he used to walk by an arcade, and it was the original Mario arcade game, you know, with the blocks and the, you know, the POW and all that. Well, and then he said he stole the quarter from a fountain to play, and then it just hit him. He's like, wow, I'm going to be the voice of Mario. I just realized that all these years. And then he said, it's going to be a dream come true. It's a me Mario, but he didn't do the voice. He said, that's not the voice. He even said it. That's not the voice. We've been working with it, and we figured it out. You guys are going to, like, you know, just wait and you'll see it. You'll hear it. And I'm like, oh, so that means he's probably going to do an accent then. So I'm more excited now. I'm like, okay, cool. He's going to do an accent. Did you see Luigi, who's playing Luigi?
Isn't it Charlie Day?
Yes, perfect guy. Yeah. I thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
He has this panic voice that if you haven't heard it, watch his movies, watch his show. Dude, his panic voice sounds like a Luigi. So I was like, okay, that's a good casting. And they picked Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. Perfect. That's perfect. Keegan-Michael Kay is going to be Toad. Now, I want him just to play his regular voice, because I think Toad with a deep voice and being silly like that will be hilarious. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Seth Rogen just talks. He'll be fine. He can be Seth Rogen, right?
Yes.
Yes. See?
Yes.
Bowser is freaking Jack Black. I can't even this guy's he's gonna nail it. It's Jack Black, man. Yeah. I'm just more concerned on how they're gonna do it. Is he gonna, again, it's all about the voice. What I'm hearing in my head, is he gonna be Jack Black, or is they're gonna rough up his voice and make him sound like a monster? But
he'll be able to deepen it himself, I think, and be able to. I mean, have you heard some Tenacious D songs? Like,
oh man, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, and just the movie alone, and his music is hilarious. And oh my god, dude, I'm super. What was that game he came out of in the Xbox 360 era? Remember that one?
Brutal Legend.
Brutal Legends, bro. If you never played Brutal Legends, that game is funny, and it's starring Jack Black. That's what I'm saying. I'm excited. I think they did a good job with the casting. I'm surprised that they have Donkey Kong in it, even though it's not a Donkey Kong movie. But it's funny that they're mixing it up because Donkey Kong technically was he's in the Mario universe. But dude, what do you guys think?
Well, I don't think it could be any worse than like what was it, the late '80s, early '90s Mario film that they did.
I think it could only get better from there.
Ah, man, guys, do you watch animated movies? Any of you? Like, have you tried? Do you like them? Dislike them?
Every now and then I have.
Okay, so what is it that kind of like doesn't get your attention for that type of movie? Does it look cartoony too much, like too kiddie-ish?
Something about it. It's like I can't take it seriously for some reason.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And like I know that DC has put out some really good animated films, and I have definitely seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and I thought that's an amazing film. And every now and then there's like something that has sort of piqued my interest, and there's one that I have yet to sit down and take the time to watch that's always been on my list since I was a teenager or even younger. Was that Keanu Reeves film, A Scanner Darkly. I've always wanted to watch that, and I've never watched it, and I know I need to.
It's that was just, to me, it was just the art style of the filming. It was pretty unique. I liked it, but it was just more like, that's a weird direction, whose idea? I'm surprised how people think of shit like this. I don't know. And that is why I'm not in a movie. I don't do movie stuff, and a director, I don't know shit about it.
I get that, yeah.
But I'm excited. You guys are not excited about that? No, I'm the only one. Maybe because I'm the only Nintendo guy here?
I haven't even seen the Sonic the Hedgehog film, so
yeah, I haven't either, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen it.
Guys,
it didn't intrigue me. I'm not, like.
Listen, I don't blame you. Because that first trailer was god awful. It was horrifying. I still have nightmares. But when they fixed it, it's actually a good movie. It's a decent, good movie. I liked it. I'll watch the sequel. Jim Carrey is the shit. He's the man. He was himself, and that's great. So he's actually the one I think that kept that movie alive, if that makes any sense. He was Jim Carrey. He was, dude. It's so his scenes were great. But
so
dude,
Jim Carrey and like people like Jim Carrey and Will Smith can carry any movie.
Well, what do you think? He did good in Will Smith did good with Aladdin?
Yeah.
I think he did good.
I never saw it.
You never saw it?
Oh my god.
I didn't see Aladdin, no.
Did you watch the original at least, the cartoon one?
Of course I did.
Put it this way.
Okay.
He will never be
Robin Williams? Well, of course
he'll
not.
Never, he'll
never do that. But
I don't think that's the point. Yeah.
But for what he did in the movie and trying to make his own twist on it, I think he did well. Obviously, like I said, there'll never be another Robin Williams.
That's true.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of Cinema Galore, where we talk about movies.
Yeah, well, dude, freaking Mario, man. They're making a Mario movie. I'm excited.
Well, I'm glad you're excited.
Suck, man. I need new friends.
I'm glad you're excited. But anyways, tell us what else you were excited about from this direct.
Dude, I've been waiting for years. 2017 was the last time they announced that they were going to come out with a new Bayonetta 3, and we didn't see any footage whatsoever. Nothing but an intro of the word Bayonetta and the number 3. That's it. And we're like, oh wow, they're making the third one. It's 2021. What's coming on 2022? Still gotta wait. They finally showed gameplay footage of Bayonetta 3. Now, if you guys never played Bayonetta, which I know you haven't because you guys are not Nintendo guys.
Slow your roll. I played a little bit of the first one.
Why? Because it was on the Xbox 360 on the PlayStation, Mr. Sony?
No, I played it on the Switch.
You played it on the Switch?
Yes.
Let me guess, you didn't beat it?
No, I didn't finish it.
Oh my god. Well, Bayonetta is practically, it's Devil May Cry. It's Devil May Cry. Some of the teams that worked on Devil May Cry helped make this game. Platinum Games, they make over-the-top action games.
Correct.
They're amazing at it. It's supposed to be silly, wacky, over the top fun. You play a witch named Bayonetta, and she's beautiful. And that's all I gotta say.
Good description. That was good.
It's a good description of the game.
Well-defined description.
I know. But the game is, I'm telling you, the action, amazing. The story is actually very interesting. Crazy twists. It's worth a play, guys. If you have not tried it, Bayonetta, if you're a Devil May Cry fan, it's the same exact type of gameplay. Action, shooting, and combos. Very cool. So you played it. Did you play it? How long ago did you play it, Marcus?
It's been probably close to 2 years now.
2 years? Oh, man.
But it's going to be this.
Two of them, right? There's part 1 and 2.
Yes,
right?
I'm well aware. That's why there's a
I would hope
Bayonetta
there were
3. Yeah, I don't think they skipped 2.
Well, I'm just saying because you haven't even beaten part 1. Wait, you know what? Let me take that back because it did take me a while to play the Mass Effect.
I think for me, it's going to be the same thing like with Breath of the Wild. Is that now that I have a better chance of playing it on a TV instead of handheld, I'll be a little bit more bought into it and will probably, play on it more. Because, I mean, I did want to really get into Bayonetta. I really did. I just didn't at the time. So,
well, it's worth the play, guys.
Okay.
It really is.
Anything else you were excited about?
Yeah, the Nintendo, they're making a new online expansion, which is going to allow us to get some free extra retro games. And I think Daily mentioned something about this happening, and he wasn't that far off. He wasn't that far off.
I saw it.
So they're gonna make a new online feature. So that means we may have to pay a little extra, but they're gonna include Nintendo 64 games, and these games you're gonna be able to play them online with friends. They're gonna have the ones that have multiplayer. You can play them online. So they're gonna have Mario Kart 64, Star Fox 64. If you've never played the multiplayer on that, it's really, really fun. And they're also coming out with the Sega Genesis. That was surprising. I did not
like a
expect
catalog of Sega Genesis games.
Yeah, the Sega Genesis games, the library, and they're gonna keep adding little by little. So as long as you're a member, you have the membership with them. They're gonna be adding Banjo-Kazooie. They mentioned something about another whatchamacallit, F-Zero, Majora's Mask. For the Legend of Zelda fans, that's me. I'm the only Nintendo guy here, guys. I'm sorry. As you can hear the background.
Ocarina of Time did pique my interest because I never got to play it.
Oh my god, Marcus.
I'm gonna say one word.
Daily, you two don't. No, they don't have it yet. They don't have Pokemon. They don't have Pokemon Stadium, but that'll be cool if they did.
Give it time. Give it time. I guarantee you by the end of 2022, something's going to happen.
Well, they do have Pokemons, like the new Pokemon Snap you could play if you wanted to.
That's true, and they're coming out with that new open world Pokemon.
That is also true.
Don't get me started.
Oh man, there's a lot of good stuff coming out Nintendo. I was surprised with Nintendo. So, what do you guys think about it?
About the Direct or what?
Yeah.
The Direct. Well, Nintendo in general Direct, because I seem to be the only one here excited.
I think, look, man, look, no, you're not the only one that's excited. I think it's good. I mean, I figured it was about time considering the way Game Pass is going, the way PlayStation's moving. I kind of figured that, Nintendo was going to go down that line. Now, I just don't like the name expansion. Like, I just don't. I feel like
they're playing with it. Maybe they're playing this. Probably not expansion.
They got to change the name. But as far as like being able to play the old school games, I'm down with it. I'm down to play some old school games, whether it be like online or just on my Nintendo Switch, enjoying myself with it. I'm down for it. Totally down for it. Of course, we're gonna see the fees just like we would with PlayStation and Xbox, but that's it just depends. If you want to pay for it and you want to play the retro games, be my guest. But I don't feel like it's a necessity in my life.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more of a nostalgia kind of thing. Like like the two games on this catalog, I think I would want to touch on, at least for the N64 side, is going to be Ocarina of Time and Super Mario 64, because I remember how much fun I had with Super Mario Odyssey. So
did you skip out on that one too, or you didn't have it?
I never had an N64. Yeah.
Oh man,
My
oh
friend did.
God.
And so that's how I played Star Fox. Is from like he had the N64, so we played like Star Fox a little bit. We played Turok, GoldenEye, but I never got to play like Ocarina of Time or anything like that. But the thing that worries me now is going back and playing it. It's one thing to play these games if you play them from the beginning and you're used to how they look. But if you're not used to how they look and you're going in and playing these games, that makes it a little harder, in my opinion, because it's like, oh man, like this
It's rough.
The
looking,
gameplay
yeah.
has to be rock solid for you to do it. I know they're getting Banjo-Kazooie in the future too. I'm kind of curious about that too, because I remember always being really intrigued by that game, but I never got to play it. So
Oh, you did miss out in a lot then.
yeah, and I'm a sucker for those 3D platform adventure games. Like again, like I said, I played Super Mario Odyssey and loved it. So if I can get more games that are like that, definitely. So I don't know, we'll see. But one thing that they did announce, I am I would say less excited about, but I'm enthusiastic for people to experience. Is I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast before, but there's a really cool RPG that came out, I think in late 2019 on PC called Disco Elysium. Really, really intriguing, sort of a point and click RPG.
Okay.
A lot of those more pen and paper RPG elements, like you have skill checks, you have stat points, that kind of thing. And it's a really, really interesting story, kind of deep, kind of out there a bit, but they did what's known as the final cut here very recently, which is they added more voice acting. They tidied up some of the gameplay elements. They just made it an already amazing game even better. And so Nintendo announced that in October it's coming to the Switch, and I think this is a perfect game for the Switch. Like I said, I played it
portable and
and like I said, I played it on PC, and it was a point and click kind of game in that aspect. So as long as they let you, sort of do the same thing while tapping on the screen, like I think this is a perfect. Yeah, I think it's a perfect game to experience, and I like seeing Nintendo branch out a bit with some more mature games. Like I know that like it's not this brand new thing for them to come out with mature rated games, but
Bayonetta.
Yeah, or like putting Doom on the Switch or whatever. But I don't know, like cool little games like this. I thought that was real cool. But the one question I have for you, Rolf, being the Nintendo expert here, so they announced next month that for Super Smash Brothers they're coming out with a final character. Is that final character you? Are you the final Smash Brothers character?
No, that's a me character. I already have me there. You can create your own me's. You know that, right?
Oh.
No.
Totally ruined my joke.
From the Wii.
You've ruined my joke. You're fired. Get out.
I honestly don't know who's going to be the last character. I honestly have no clue. The one character I wanted the whole entire time, they ruined it, and they made a me costume out of him. And it was Dante from Devil May Cry. So I don't know who else. Well, I just for the love of God, do not give me a Fire Emblem character, please.
Well, they already have one of those.
One? Fire Emblem 1? This is Super Fire Emblem brothers and sisters.
Oh, well, I don't know
There's
these
so
things.
many Fire Emblem characters in this game. Just don't give me another DLC Fire Emblem. That's all I care about. Just don't do that.
I mean, that's fair.
I just don't know who can you think of something? What will be one of the coolest new characters in a Nintendo fighting game? That's not in the list already, because I feel like they've got mostly all of them. Imagine if it's Master Chief.
That would be
Halo.
an expensive character to add.
Oh, that'd be great though. Halo, Master Chief.
Yeah, but you're talking a pretty penny for that one.
Or maybe it's like advertising for Infinite. You never know. They'll probably make a deal, but like, hey, listen, you do that. It's advertising for us. You know, you get.
I guess, but I feel like Nintendo doesn't really get much out of putting Master Chief in there.
No, but dude, I didn't expect any of the Final Fantasies, so I didn't even expect.
Is Bayonetta in Super Smash Brothers?
She is.
Okay.
She's in it. See what I mean? Who can you think of? Anyone?
Wario.
Wario's already in it.
Damn it!
This proves that you're not Nintendo.
I'm trying, okay? I'm like a dad trying to understand what his kid's obsession is.
Okay, so it'll be funny, which I know it won't be, this character, but it will be funny if it's Waluigi, because Waluigi's not in it. He's a trophy character as an assist character.
Yeah.
Background character. But everyone's been asking for Waluigi, and they never give us Waluigi. So that'll be a cool twist if it is. Not because I want him, I just think it'll be a cool nod for, all right, fine, here.
What if they just put Batman in there?
I don't know how I felt. I'd rather have Spider-Man. But it's not going to be Spider-Man because Sony, Mr. PlayStation.
True.
No. I got it. It's a Kingdom Hearts character.
Think?
Maybe.
Kingdom Hearts isn't anything Nintendo related though, but
They came out with Nintendo
but
games,
if they put out Sora in a Smash Brothers game, I mean, I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But can they? But can they? Because doesn't he have like little trinkets that's Disney, and Disney's way more expensive than Master Chief? Am I wrong?
You can design. Well, yeah, I guess if you do the basic Keyblade, it does have Mickey's head on it.
Unless they separate the circles.
Yeah,
it's like it doesn't count.
It's like it's like ordering a Keyblade off of Wish.com.
Yeah, it's like a bootleg.
It's like ordering a PS5 off of Wish, and then they give you a PS3
and a PS2 taped to it. Daily, do you have anything on this list that interests you besides the expansion thing?
Not really. I mean, I just want to see what they're going to do with Pokemon. Like, that's really all I mean, not to be rude to any other Nintendo games out there, but I'm just more excited to see what they do with Pokemon in the expansion. Whether I can play the old schools rather than buy them individually, if I can just play with them. Because that's
coming
just really...
out. You do realize they're coming out with remakes, right, from the handhelds on the Switch?
Mm-hmm. And here's my thing is, I know this sounds mean.
No, you're right. I already know exactly what you're going to say.
I don't care for New World because it's the same game I've played, but in like a open world. And for me, like when I play Pokemon, this is how I like to play Pokemon. I like to catch them all. But I like to catch them all going through the story mode first, leveling out my player or my Pokemon, and then doing like online Pokemon battles. That's how I like to play Pokemon. I don't like to just go in and I'm walking down the dirt road and somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, I got a 54 Arcanine and I'm ready to battle your level 10 Pikachu." I don't want that because then I have to go back to the Poke Shop. I'm going to be going back up that dirt road. He's going to pop back out again. And I'm never going to...
You hacked the game. You hacked the game if you went over there.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so for me, like, I would like it if it was like arena-based battle. Or if you were in certain areas of the open world where you couldn't, there was like ranges of levels you could have your Pokemon in. Because if they don't do that, if it's open world, then you're gonna have people within like a week have level 99, level 100 Pokemon walking around, at the very beginning of the game. Well, it's not gonna be
it's not gonna be like a MMO open world, from my understanding. It's still gonna be like you're gonna have to go to the Poke Shop and go to actual machine and put yourself into the categories like, hey, I want to verse somebody in the real world. Then it does the searching just like any multiplayer game, and then you find somebody and you battle them willingly.
That's what I hope it is. I don't want to be walking around and then some guy named...
I'll be throwing Pokeballs everywhere.
Yeah, I don't want some guy named John62259 coming at me trying to battle me. I don't want that. I want to play my story mode and I want to have fun.
Oddly specific.
That's just a random number. I don't know. Kitty lick 667. I don't know.
Again, oddly specific.
Please don't put my gamer tags out there for everybody to hear. Okay.
I know, man.
Awfully
that's
rude,
backups, dude. What the heck?
No, it's my Blueberry bot accounts. Well, this has been an interesting conversation. I hope that we didn't alienate you too much, Raf. We're sorry that we're not as diehard Nintendo fans as you are, but we wanted to give you the platform to come out and talk about it.
I was going to say, also, let us know in the comment section what games you're most intrigued about that are coming back out as far as retro games in the comment section, which ones you guys are excited about to play, and give us your thoughts on the expansion pass for
or if it's not listed as coming yet, if you want to see one on the catalog, let us know. What's your favorite Nintendo 64 title that may not be on the list either? Tell us all the things.
Everything. Nintendo.
Well, Daily, where can they find us, homie?
You can find us on Twitter.
Oh my god.
No, you
You
can't. We
suck
can't
at
hear
this.
No, they can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at XP Galore. That's where we share all of our podcasts that we release. Buzzsprout as well for all of our audio listeners out there that like to drive and they're like in a really long city and they need an hour to listen. You can definitely find us there at XP Galore.
Real fast, I do want to call out that we have been noticing all the love that you guys give us on TikTok and on YouTube here recently, and we're so appreciative of it. We hope that it's entertaining to you to watch, and we're gonna continue to try to make awesome stuff for you all.
Yes, love you, viewers, listeners. Fuck you guys, Daily Marcus.
The abuse,
I was like, wait, what?
the pure abuse.
Nintendo.
Doug Bowser would not appreciate you saying that. I'm gonna call him right now.
Nintendo.
Well, take us home, please, sir.
All right, I'm Rafael. Nintendo. I'm apparently the Nintendo guy.
I am Marcus, your special PlayStation correspondent.
And I'm Daily, I guess, your Xbox specialist.
Wait. I'm Nintendo guy. You're Xbox specialist. Your title sounds cool already.
Wait. I don't have the Xbox onesie.
Well, I don't even have an Xbox.
I know someone that does have an Xbox onesie.
You know what? We gotta end this. I'm getting mad.
Well, I can't be the correspondent of more than one thing. If I do that, it would have to be PlayStation and PC.
Well, PC. You can take PC. I suck at PC.
I have a PlayStation t-shirt.
Well,
I have like 5 of them.
I got the Triforce logo on my chest right now.
Okay.
Nintendo.
All right. We'll have to continue this another time.
You guys, we're out. Bye.
Good night. Goodbye. So long. See ya.
Shalom.